loves a man with a distinct and sexy sense of style about himself. Someone like the sexy boot guy. Sexy boot guy.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to the Sexy Boot Guy Show. Okay, here we go. This is the 215 shirt by Merz B, SWAN. The one that apparently it's in a TV show. I don't really watch TV shows. I haven't seen it. And I also don't like styling myself like a person in a TV show, even if I love the TV show. So, let's untuck it. Okay, so this is the size large in the Merz B. Take a look at that baby boy. Look at that thing. The sleeves, they sit right at the edge of the delts. Okay, I'm on the higher end of a medium typically in a t-shirt. Chest is about 39, maybe 40. This t-shirt's kind of a perfect fit. It's not form-fitting. Let me tuck it in.
Eyes ready to do some talking.
It's not like a perfect form-fitting shirt, but I think it's a flattering shirt. It feels like a crispy, thick quality paper. Something you'd use for a diary, you know? Something you'd want to use for a really special diary. It's like if you went to the Queen's house and she laid out some placemats. You were having supper there. And you take a look, you feel the placemat, and you're like, man, this is a good quality not only a placemat, more like a napkin. A napkin at the Queen's house. You're having dinner at the Queen's house, and they bring you these really nice napkins. Like the finest napkins you've ever felt. Thick, but not too thick. Not too thin. It's not a tissue. It's for if you get soup, and you don't want to spill soup. This is probably what it would feel like. And look at that nature color, okay? So, here's what you can do. You can roll the sleeve. Check this out.
Sexy boot guy, yeah.
Sexy boot guy.
See a nice rolled sleeve. Now, if you get the gray melange, it's white on the inside. See, to me, that's kind of like, that fits. That fits a man's arm, right? Now, this one it's also nice, a little bit classier. Up. You can put a pack of cigarettes in there. I do not condone smoking. But if this was the 1950s, you'd most definitely have a pack of cigarettes in there. So check it out. The collar is kind of perfect. A 1950s look, I would say. This is tucked in. I don't usually tuck in t-shirts, but this one has enough substance and structure and architecture that it kind of has an old school athletic look. It kind of looks like you go to the library to take out some book from the 1940s and the paper is kind of slightly yellow. It almost looks white. This is a cheap camera. This is bad lighting. But it could almost pass for a white shirt, and it really works with anything that a white shirt works with. This nature color from Merz B works with anything that a white work with, but I think better because it's less severe, it's less stark. For me, white kind of washes out my skin more. This adds a warmth to the skin. It blends beautifully with gray, with navy. Now, I also think that white does the same thing, but white is, white is hard to get dirty. You get white dirty and you've got to go rinse it. You got to take it off. Otherwise, you look like a toddler walking around with a dirty shirt. This shirt can take, I got some coffee grounds on it yesterday. They were dry coffee grounds. Actually, they were a little bit damp. I was cleaning my coffee maker, my stovetop espresso mocha pot, and I got some of the damp old coffee grounds on the shirt. I just brushed them off, and it left like a little light espresso colored stain. Yeah, it looks so good because it's... This is a kind of shirt that when it gets dirty, the dirt blends into it. You get that old River Phoenix in Stand By Me. Check out River Phoenix in Stand By Me. To me, that's possibly the greatest men's t-shirt ever worn. When I'm looking for a men's t-shirt, my standard that I have in my head that I'm trying to recreate is River Phoenix and Stand By Me. Yes, Marlon Brando looked great in his t-shirts, and so did James Dean, but to me those kind of look like cheap Hanes t-shirts. River Phoenix and Stand By Me, I'll put a picture over here. It's, no, up there. Over there. Wait. No, put the picture down there, David. Get it over there, sexy boot guy. Get that sexy River Phoenix picture up, man. I want to see that thing. Okay, now look at his shirt. Boy, oh boy, that is a beautiful, like, technically the shoulder seams are a little far too over on it. It's almost like a little too big. It looks small. This nature is in a league of its own. It really looks like raw, undyed natural cotton. Now I'm going to put on the 50 shirt and show you what that looks like. Now, keep in mind, this is a large. That's a large on me. The 50 shirt you're going to see in a size medium, which is my regular size. So check this out, one last look.
Y'all listen up. I love a man with a distinct and sexy sense of style about himself. Someone like the sexy boot guy. Sexy boot guy. Yeah, baby. Sexy boots. That sexy boot guy. Baby with them sexy boots. Oh, gee, Sharonda. That sexy boot guy got me off, and he got me all hot.
Voila, and here we have the 1950s t-shirt, also loop wheel, but this is in a much lighter 4.6 ounce cotton compared to the 7.4, I think this is a 4.6, and this is a medium. It's a little too small. Take a close-up sexy look at it here. This is a pretty good shirt. This thing really feels like a second skin. This is a beautiful shirt. It's a little bit cheaper than the 215. The material is just gorgeous, though. This is also nature color. And it just feels like, look, it feels like a second skin against my body. It just wraps perfectly in the bicep. This one's a little too short to roll. It's a little too thin, but it's really a flattering shirt, I feel like. I probably don't wear this to the gym because it's, I don't have a whole lot of room to. I do wear it to the gym, but I probably shouldn't because I just don't have enough. I like to have something a little bigger, but it's a decent shirt, especially in the heat, like when the summer gets really, really hot. This one's going to be much more comfortable, I think, than the 215. Now I'm going to show you, next up, the ribbed tank from Merz B.
What you say?
Okay, voila. There you have the ribbed tank. Now, this is from their Made in Portugal line. This is a Made in Portugal piece. It is not loop wheel. It is a heavy rib knit. I think it's 6.8 pounds.
Loves this sexy boot guy.
Now, just for fun, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the Merz B dark navy pants. See, also very good. I think a very good color to work with dark navy pants. Yeah? What do you think? And lastly, here is the 215 with the Merz B and dark navy heavyweight sweatpants.